It's only March and this is already what the UV index looks like all across India. You better believe me when I tell you that sunscreen for your kids is a must. My video on how to pick a sunscreen for your child would have already answered all your whys, hows, when and where. And since I've never believed in gatekeeping, in this video, I'll be sharing with you my top 10 sunscreens for kids in India for this summer. Because thankfully, there are so many new and good options available right now. I'm mentioning these sunscreens in no particular order, and the numbers I'll be using are just for listicle or decorative purposes, so feel free to opt for any of these sunscreens for your child. Couple of important points before we start. All the sunscreen recommendations in this video are non-sponsored. The reasons they've made it to this list are simply because of their publicly available ingredients. I've corroborated those ingredients with the do's and the don'ts that I've mentioned in my How to Pick a Sunscreen for Kids video. Amazon links to all the products I'll be mentioning will be listed below in the description box, and stay tuned to the end of the video because I'll be sharing some bonus points on how to protect your children from the potent UV rays. The first one we have is the tried and tested Neutrogena Sheer Zinc Sunscreen. Now this one is broad spectrum, which basically means it also protects your child's skin from UVA rays which cause premature aging. It has SPF 50, it's oil-free, non-comedogenic, which basically means it doesn't block pores, and non-greasy. And needless to say, if I'm recommending it for kids, it definitely is a mineral sunscreen. Its active ingredient is zinc oxide, which in effect also means that it will leave a white cast. But if you rub it in well, then your kid will be good to go. Second on the list, we have Ultra Sun Baby and Kids Mineral Sunscreen. This has all the usual must-haves for me in a kid's sunscreen. SPF 50, it has both zinc oxide and titanium dioxide as the mineral filters used. It's broad spectrum and water resistant. This is a vegan sunscreen that is fragrance free, environment friendly, and it's made in Switzerland. Coming in at number 3 is La Shield Kids Sunscreen, which is a new offering from La Shield. In my earlier video on how to pick a sunscreen for kids, I had actually criticized this brand for branding their hybrid sunscreen as a mineral one. But kudos to them for coming up with this one, which tick marks all the criteria for a good kids sunscreen. Next in at number 4 is the Dermaco Ultra Light Zinc Mineral Sunscreen. And as the name suggests, the mineral filter used here is zinc oxide. And it has the rest of the usual mandatory features. SPF 50, PA 3+, so it's protecting you against UVA rays as well, and blue light. At number 5, we have one of my favorites since several years, and that's Aveeno Kids Continuous Protection Zinc Oxide Mineral Sunscreen Lotion. Though it can be pricey if you buy it from India, I do like the texture of this, especially if you're applying sunscreen on your arms and legs. And the formulation is very good. Tear-free, no phthalates, no parabens, and sweat and water resistant. At number 6 on the list is Rivona Naturals Mineral Sunscreen. Once again, the active ingredients are mineral filters. In this case, it has both zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. The 7th sunscreen on the list is Mother Sparsh Simply Unscented Mineral Baby Sunscreen. As the name suggests, this is fragrance-free. Zinc oxide is the mineral filter used, and it protects from both UVA and UVB rays. Number 8 is Dr. Sheth's Mineral Sunscreen. I have used multiple tubes of this on my boys over the past couple of years, ever since it's been available, so I'm quite well versed with this one. It has all the essential must-haves, and it's fairly easy to apply. 25% zinc oxide, waterproof, and lightweight. Number 9 on the list is Suncage 100% Physical Sunscreen. Now, physical sunscreen is nothing but another word for mineral sunscreen because it forms a physically protective layer over your skin. This sunscreen is made with zinc oxide, SPF 50. It protects from both UVA and UVB rays. It's hypoallergenic and free from any fragrances or parabens. And my final sunscreen option for your kids for this season is Joy Mineral Sunscreen. SPF 50, PA 4+, water resistant, oil free, and made with zinc oxide. This is a budget-friendly Indian skincare option for the whole family. Sunscreen is always the first step towards skin protection from the sun, but it's not the only one. Added UV protection in the form of apparel and accessories is important too, especially when going directly into sunlight. In the description box below, I'm sharing a link with some of my favorite UV protection gear for kids, like sunglasses, arm guards, swimwear, and more. I hope this video of mine helps you choose the right kind of protection for your children this year. And I need a little favor from you before we sign off. I'm nearing the 25,000 subscriber mark here on YouTube, and your subscription would mean a whole lot to me. Till next time, stay safe and take care.